Welcome to the Tactical Deployment Briefing on the global context, Africa Wisdom, and LiveX Pulse. We are live from the CHII Intelligence Hub. Our tactical synthesis matrix highlights three key factors: a macro trigger of a commodity supercycle confirmed by surging gold and oil, a geopolitical catalyst with the Hormuz closure rerouting 90% of global tanker traffic. This leads to the CHII objective: permanent liquid wealth through tokenizing African leverage. We see unprecedented commodity tailwinds with Brent crude, WTI crude, and Murban, all showing live surges, alongside strong prices for gold and platinum. This creates a direct liquid tailwind for all African resource exporters. The geopolitical pivot to the Cape of Good Hope is activated due to the Hormuz closure, rerouting 90% of global tanker traffic. This adds 10 to 15 days to transit and makes the Cape the primary global energy corridor, giving African coastal infrastructure strategic leverage. Our LiveX Signal Lab detected a narrative vacuum. Pulse analysis shows low volume, high heritage chatter, while the intelligence gap indicates zero high engagement signals on the immediate economic impact of the Cape oil reroute. Our strategic deployment must own this narrative gap immediately. System alerts show immediate threat vectors. Critical: oil shock from the Hormuz closure, projecting significant pump price spikes. High: African oil financing models are tested, with inflation risk for importers versus massive revenue for exporters. Watch: illicit trade risk is escalating. The regional dashboard shows an Africa Opportunity Index of 78/100, where the commodity surge offsets oil inflation. Target zones include Zimbabwe with doubled avocado export targets, South Africa benefiting from mining law reform, and Nigeria/Algeria with oil revenue spikes and trans-Sahara gas pipeline. The macro divergence contrasts exporters, like Nigeria and Algeria, capturing liquid windfall, who must reinvest in structural infrastructure, versus importers, like South Africa and Kenya, facing severe fuel inflation, who need to hedge via CHII carbon credits and scale local refining capacity. In energy and logistics, the Cape reroute is a permanent structural shift. Our CHII tactical action is to position the Chimusika marketplace to dominate intra-African fuel aggregation and deploy maglev-scale logistics at critical Cape ports for the mining surge. And critical minerals, a massive exploration boom is scaling across South Africa, Ghana, and Namibia. The CHII tactical action is to launch verified CHII mining trust systems to convert soil into liquid capital faster than traditional agricultural sovereignty is driven by high regional harvest confidence, notably Zimbabwean avocados and South African wine grapes. CHII tactical action capitalizes on these harvests to fund local vertical farms and solar-powered eco-hubs, ensuring permanent community wealth. The CHII framework ecosystem is based on 4 pillars: collaboration, leveraging trade deals; heritage, converting legacy claims to tokenized assets; innovation, deploying trust platforms and vertical farms; and information, utilizing intelligence hubs for real-time data. The 72-hour tactical execution grid outlines immediate actions. For oil/trade, activate Chimusika. For mining, launch CHII mining trust pilots. For agriculture, initiate seed of legacy and vertical farm rollout. The wave is here. Execute today. First, seed 1 legacy asset per homestead immediately. Second, convert the oil and commodity spike into permanent liquid via the CHII mining and Chimusika platforms. We generate the liquid, activate the hub, and uplift the nervous system. Access the full 24th of July 365 Intelligence Hub and connect with the Vanguard. Scan the QR code to join the conversation on the school community. Visit chii.africa and awaken African legacies.